happened at Full Wish TV is causing a huge stir. Come watch the news.
Hello, everyone!
The news.
Welcome to our brand new segment, the Phantom Moon Brief. I'm your host, Poofy.
Hi, everyone. This is your old friend, Snowy.
Well then, as the Phantom Moon Games reach a boiling point, and for reasons that need no explanation, we are now joining Duo Mention TV to bring you live coverage of the latest and most critical news updates.
Yes, we are! And after the director of Full Wish TV and sponsor of the Research Society of Happy Smiles, Full Wish announced that she was joining the Phantom Moon Games! That terrifying tragedy of 15 years ago once again swept through the psionic game!
The supplicant debate, slated to take place at the Seafeld TV tower, was cut short when out-of-control Imaginée known as Joy Ascendants appeared suddenly and launched an attack. This Imagenesis plague centered on Seafeld City spread rapidly. Even Full Wish herself turned into a monster atop the Seafeld TV tower.
As of the latest reports, nearly 200,000 human and Imaginée inhabitants across plain Arcadia have been affected by the plague. Countless individuals are injured or missing, and total losses are estimated to have reached 8.6 billion credits. And in a chilling echo of the Bloodstained Games 15 years ago, footage left behind by Full Wish points to the disaster as the work of supplicants from beyond the sky.
She identified the culprits as the famed cosmic hero, the trailblazer of the Astral Express, and the wanted criminal, Stellaron Hunter Blade, claiming they were responsible for the tragedy.
But a spokesperson for the Department of Aberration Defense said the disaster was planned and executed by Full Wish herself through her organization, the Research Society of Happy Smiles. They added that the investigation will continue and the organization will be shut down.
Oh, how familiar that sounds. 15 years ago, they made the same excuses. What is the real story behind this? The Phantom Moon Brief will continue to keep you updated.
Over 500 years ago, a prophet made a prediction. In year 1999, a terrifying devil will descend from the sky. Will this prophecy come true? Can plain Arcadia safely make it through this crucial year? We will have to wait and see. Shame on them. How can they just say things like that on TV when it's not even confirmed? And the internet is flooded with fake news about you too. Also, those two hosts, weren't they from Full Wish TV? They were spreading nasty stories about you on the news before. And now look, they've immediately jumped ship after what happened to Full Wish. Ever since coming to plain Arcadia, nothing surprises me anymore. I'm happy you made it back safely, but somehow, you just don't seem quite the same. Oh no. You're trying to grow up and leave me behind. Don't tell me you're becoming the next Don Hung. No!
Never, March. Who could leave you behind?
Is this what it takes to become a hero? I am so cute and lovely. What's the problem with that?
No comment.
Oh, right. Tell me about what happened at the TV tower. I've heard Don Hung and Sunday's side of the story, but I haven't heard yours yet.
As always, I just want to remind everybody who decides they want to watch my videos,
Full
I
Wish
am not
had people
monetized in
undergo
any
the
manner.
happiness
Get
surgery
no monetary gain
to
from any of
implant
this. I am
Shuhu's
planning to
flesh
review
into their
pleasure.
bodies, and that ended up causing this disaster? And you guys stopped the mutation from spreading, but all you managed to do was to temporarily seal Shuhu's flesh inside Blade? And then you mentioned that Nessia, the one we met at Star Rail Fest, is actually the Phantom Moon Games arbitrator? No wonder she could draw a mask for you. And she also asked you to go deep into the world in Canvas to warn... who was it again? Who is that?
Yes, Graphia. Himiko's ancestor. She's an artist from 1,000 years ago.
Himiko's ancestor? She's still alive? Wait, that's not even the most important part. Nessia asked you to warn Graphia that the Lord Ravager, Asat Pramod, is back? Oh, why does the Express have such bad luck? By this point, whenever we go on vacation, I'm always ready to deal with
March.
random
Considering the fact he's a
problems.
Stellaron,
But
it
running
could very
into
well be
another
everywhere
Lord
we
Ravager
go, no
while
matter
on
what, because he's a
vacation?
Stellaron. Disaster follows.
This is way over the line.
It's called the Mark of Destruction for a
Lord
reason.
Ravager, at Venesia's request, Shuhu's flesh and Blade's body, and the unfinished Phantasm Moon games. Suddenly, there are so many things to deal with. It feels like we're juggling a bunch of eggs all at once. One slip, and it's all gonna go splat.
Welcome, viewer.
Are you okay?
You've missed nothing so far. Yeah, a little bit of a mess.
I shouldn't have asked so many questions. Didn't mean to stress you out or make you worried. I'm gonna go take a minute and collect myself.
Go ahead and do that.
So many things to deal with right now. What should I do next?
Take a nap. You just went through a lot of crap.
I've had a long day. I should just get some rest.
Yeah, rest on the sofa instead of your own personal bed, because you totally have one of those now. Be in mind, chat. Actually, all of YouTube. Going to be streaming.
Shh, Welt. He's tired. Let him sleep.
Claire Obscure Expedition 33 here later on. So if you definitely want to catch that, don't miss it.
You're obviously tired. I never thought this vacation would become the prelude to yet another major war.
Sorry, I'm usually more joyous, but it's a hot day. Heat does something to me. It's cooling off now. But...
From our very first steps, trouble has always followed the Nameless. But this is way too much.
Look at you now. It takes me back to when I first got the Express running again. Aside from Pom Pom, I was the only crew member on board. Constantly stretched thin and feeling out of my depth. All I could do was note every problem in the navigation log, one by one. A world's coordinates that needed an update. A glitch in the Express's warp system. The notes were as dense as the coordinates on the astral charts, leaving me completely overwhelmed. Back then, I never imagined the Astral Express would one day have to face a Lord Ravager. But strangely,
Yes, okay.
now that the time has come again,
I guess
I'm not panicking at all.
Oh well.
Come to think of it, it's because of you. Because of all of you. Along the way,
By the way, if anybody has issues with the audio currently coming through from my voice, I
guided me before
am unable to use my headset at the current moment.
Me,
I'm waiting on my other controller to charge, but my audio
moving
import went
forward,
out on this controller.
And the obstacles that once felt impossible to
So I
conquer
can't plug the headphones into the
And
controller,
along the
but I
way,
can speak to it.
You'll find companions who are just like you. I've seen you grow through the Phantasm Moon games. Becoming
everything I
someone
can to keep
others can
outside
trust
sounds
and lean
out.
on. And I heard the declaration you made atop the tower. I'm truly proud of you. That's why I want to share a story from the past with you. A promise from 15 years ago.
Well, only now are you going to share this story?
I promised someone that when the moon over my hometown was full again, I would go back to see her, to let her know I had made the most of this borrowed life, and found companions I could trust with all my heart. I want to share this story with you all. The story of how my journey began. It's a long story, filled with many memories of my past. I'd also like to invite you all to the place where I repaired the Express and tell you everything bit by bit.
All right.
I feel like
It's a
Himiko's
deal.
kind of like a
When I
Perda
return from the
situation.
world
She's a
in
doll.
canvas, you can make us. Let's
I don't know, I
just
mean-
make us some coffee, huh? Then we'll settle in and listen to your story.
You can make it. No, never mind. Shush, you can make us some coffee.
Speaking of the world in
Since yours is
canvas,
way too damn bitter.
March told me about what Evanesia said to you. Evanesia's request was not made lightly, and she was worried for a reason. Silverwolf saw that Lord Ravager in action too. According to the records from the databank and the IPC's investigation, Asat Pramad's campaigns often span centuries, and the planets he targets all end up destroyed in freak accidents, leaving their surfaces covered in only smiling faces. 1,000 years ago, my ancestor Graphia created the world in canvas. If that was to resist Asat Pramad's invasion of Ahatopia, then could this disaster unleashed through the Phantasmoon games be the prelude to his next invasion?
I could ask questions. I just want to move on.
Good question.
It's
As
pretty
for who in Plain
explanatory.
Arcadia knows Graphia and the world in canvas best, it's probably Pearl. She was sent here by the IPC. She should have some clues to guide us in the right direction. By the way, General Yao Guang is here. She says she wants to talk to you in private.
Good news maybe?
I'm not sure if she comes with good news or bad news. She brought a little gift from the Cienjo, though. Mung bean soda.
Oh, goody.
Go talk to General Yao Guang, then. Don't keep her waiting. After that, come to the party car and fill us in on your next move.
I've got nothing else I'm doing. So maybe taking a nap on the couch. Nope, guess not.
Nice to meet you, Ishvara.
Oh, thanks for calling me by my
I
Stellan
always
name.
thought that the arbitrator, Evanesia, would step in and punish Fullwish for the disaster she caused.
Wait, that's
But,
not my
to my
Stellan name.
surprise, it was
Ishvara?
you
Why'd you
who
call me
defeated
Ishvara?
Fullwish. In my
Now I'm
capacity
confused.
as an Arbiter General, I extend my deepest gratitude to you for halting the plague and sparing countless lives from suffering. What I am about to tell you is something Evanesia risked breaking the rules to share with me. Please keep it a secret. Not a word of this leaves the Express.
Yep.
Sealed within Ahatopia's core is Ouroboros, the Veracity.
So the rumors are true. That's cosmic level bad.
You mean the Leviathan that can swallow whole planets? That Ouroboros, the Veracity?
Looks like you know a thing or two about Ouroboros.
I mean, I know it's a
I've
giant
seen
snake that can
terrifying
eat itself.
thing in Herta's simulated universe.
Rumor has it, they were last seen during the era of the Swarm disaster. They were hardly there to aid the Swarm, but rather to attend a cosmic-level feast, in which the Swarm served merely as appetizers, and the planets they passed were devoured
That's
as the
interesting
main
because
course.
a lot of times when they speak of they,
No
they
one
usually mention
expected them to be
aha.
here of all
Now you're using
places,
they and them
sealed
for
away
the
on this
veracity.
very planet, after vanishing for years.
I mean, it would make kind of sense.
The true situation remains unknown. But with this information, we can understand why Asat Pramod set his sights on this world. Aren't you a little afraid, facing a huge disaster like this? That's impressive, Ishvara. No wonder you survived the calamity of Iron Tomb. Fortune follows when fate hits its lowest ebb. Every crisis comes with an opportunity. Now that we know a force capable of devouring stars is deep in slumber at this planet's core, perhaps we could make it devour the problem inside Blade's body. It might just be a risky path worth taking.
Sorry, dude. I'm back. I had to deal with
Blade has agreed to my
something
proposal
important.
and will venture into the world and canvas to seek out the veracity.
Everything's fine. Just
From what I've heard,
something important.
you are going there as well. I cast a divination, and the hexagram shifted between the marsh and fire trigrams, yielding the judgment. Heaven and earth are separate and apart, but the work which they do is the same. In other words, though your paths may differ, they are destined to intersect.
Get out of here.
What miracle could cap off these games better than a finale that humbles a Lord Ravager? It will be a tribute to the elation.
There's supposed to be a few things that's going to be happening.
The shadow of the Lord Ravager looms, and from here on, everyone must carry their part of the burden. I will take my leave first.
Before I set out, I still want to say a few words to everyone.
Oh, that's right. We're going into the thing.
What are they all up to over there?
No. Being crazy.
Oh, there you are. We were waiting for you.
Why?
We're here to celebrate the Astral Express making it through another trial, of course. Pom-Pom's heard all about your latest adventure.
It's a modest celebration, but a meaningful one. You stopped Full Wish's scheme, and that is no small achievement. Regardless of what the people of Plain Arcadia or the media may say, we raise a glass to you.
You know, the other
Exactly.
voice actor for Well
You
made him
knocked out
sound
the
more
mastermind behind all those creepy joy.
like an older gentleman.
Oh, whatever.
This
their
one,
name
he
is.
makes it sound like a very
I didn't
younger
get to see it
gentleman,
myself,
which is
but Don Hub
fine.
described it for me. You killed it.
Your victory gave Blade a chance to free himself from Shuhu's flesh. Thank you.
With a Lord Ravager looming on the horizon, everyone will soon be heading off on their own missions. Before that, it felt right to have a small gathering like this.
I love how far you've come, Sunday.
Now,
You used to be
let's
such
make a
a
toast. Here's to everyone who fights
Villain.
to protect this Arcadia. And here's to all of us. The Lord Ravager can throw whatever he wants at us. But I know the Astral Express will keep streaking across the stars.
Thank you. All of you. Having you by my side is what gives me the courage to face the future. I'll
I
carry
love that
this
they're having
strength
Kayla
with me
speak much more.
through the rest of this journey.
Like in all the games, actually, all the main characters are actually starting to talk a lot more. Star Rail, your Kalos used to never really speak. Same thing with Still. I'm starting. Share with the companions a little more. No. I could, but
There you are. March and I were talking about you. Yeah, of course.
When did Don Hung start expressing his feelings like this? Well, I guess pigs really do fly.
probably after it became fermented to Ray.
This trip to Plain Arcadia is the first time we weren't necessarily working together toward a common goal. You dove into the Vantis Moon games. I crossed paths with that relentless old friend and foe again. As for March, well, she spent her time wandering and eating. Her perfect little vacation.
Yeah, March, get involved. Come on.
Hold up. How come all I get is wandering and eating? I grabbed plenty of comics as well. I call it cultural exploration. With a little extra time for me to recharge, of course. Right?
Sure.
Now that we're having this little break, it hit me that I might have neglected you and March.
It's just trailblazing.
Well said. This vacation has expanded my horizons. And my stomach capacity.
Of course it has.
Blade has accepted General
Although I
Yao
will
Guang's
admit, the boot
proposal.
did look good.
Perhaps he has finally moved on from past grudges and that abundance curse, and is now ready to do something for himself. It's going to be a path fraught with danger, so I had hoped to accompany him for a bit longer, but he refused. From now on, I will turn my attention to this world.
I wonder if we're gonna get a...
Mr. Yang and I have been asked by General Yao Guang to help with setting up some defensive formations.
I've got work to do, too. Mr. Ashvale wanted someone to accompany him to the tavern to investigate clues about Asat Pramod. Yours truly figured she'd been resting long enough, and it was time to stretch her legs. So I volunteered.
Good choice. Please stay safe. Don't make me
No
worry too
problem.
much.
When you come back, you have to share everything you saw in the world in Canvas.
When this releases on YouTube, guys, just feel free to skip ahead from the part where I was just sitting and not doing anything.
Just in time. I've talked to Madame Pearl. She will handle all the arrangements for your passage, so you can enter the world in Canvas to find my ancestor Graphia. Actually, I hoped you could take some time to rest first.
Oh, yes.
Once you're fully rested, you may make your way to the dock in Seafeld City. Madame Pearl has a special ship waiting for you there. It will take you to the border between this world and the world in Canvas, a place known as Inkford Hermitage.
I said Hermitage.
That's your final stop before entering the world in Canvas, a place to gather your supplies and rest up before you set out on the journey ahead. I know you'll have to go alone this time, but I don't think it'll be dangerous. After all, that realm was created by Graphia, my ancestor. The thought of it makes me feel calm, in a strange but comforting way. If you get to meet her,
I apologize to everybody who's wanting
please
to
give her my regards.
watch the videos from the start of the entire journey. I didn't start streaming Star Rail until
Please tell her that one of her descendants became a nameless on the Express. Go ahead.
She's happy about it.
Set out once you've rested up. I'll be here with Welt and the others, awaiting good news from you.
Asheville. Hello, La Mancha.
In other words, that woman wants you to take Shuhu and jump straight into the Veracity and leave the rest to the Eon stomach acid? And this is between me and him, right? Why are you tagging along?
Relax. I'll say my goodbyes and be gone. A dignified funeral, If you ask me,
Too bad I don't really
this ending
like
has been
Hunt
deep
characters
brand
that
enough.
much, because I would have loved to have pulled him. Now that I know
don't care
more
about
about what
any of
his kit
that.
can do and that he works for Pei Zhao.
There's only
But-
one thing I care about.
Oh well.
Does he have to die?
Maybe when I get a read on him.
Here's a
By
piece
then,
of
who knows?
advice, little cub. Whether he lives or dies is his choice. That's the one thing you don't get to decide for him.
Okay, that's spitting facts.
It has landed.
What?
Nothing. Just a seabird landing on the rocks. A blade forged of mortal steel cannot sever an undying fate. If Shuhu is to be put down, the options are few. And that Leviathan is one of them.
In time, people will say this. The culprit of the Juming gave his life for the greater good and plunged into the abyss alongside the abomination.
Thou trying to speak for a moment.
I'm not as noble as you make it sound. Many years ago, you invited me to join the Galaxy Rangers. I refused for one reason. I'm a petty man. I was never born to carry some greater good.
And yet I very
This
much
is
doubt
between
that.
Shuhu and me. Nothing more.
Can't argue with that. A Galaxy Ranger through and through. Well then, I won't say anything more.
What's the point in joining the Galaxy Rangers when he himself is already a Galaxy Ranger?
Blade, you sure about this?
For years, death has clung to me like a curse, etched into my bones. If there is a chance to make a god feel the same pain, I would do it, even if this body is reduced to ash. As for everyone else, there's no need to drag them into this. We'll proceed as Yao Guang proposed. Bury Shuhu at the end of the world in canvas, taking me with him, and let the veracity dissolve us both.
Take care.
Yeah, but the other blade exists for a reason.
How about you stay as well? You might as well see it through to the end with
Unfortunately,
us.
I'm also not pulling him, even though he works well with
Planet
Avalon.
Arcadia
I
has
like
bigger
Avalon.
problems that need my attention. Your instincts were right.
I'm
That
sure there'll be other
meanie
characters that
pulling
work
strings
with
from the
Avalon,
shadows is none other than Asat Pramad.
There's some things being said about Nihilux. So.
Who else would want to kick a Ha's
She's
head
gonna
like a
probably be
ball?
patient, though.
So,
Nihilux has Nihility.
I need to get back and finish my job.
Investigating a Lord Ravager sounds like a job you don't come back from.
Therefore, it also pays very well.
Then here's hoping you live long enough to collect your payment.
She's grown up a lot. Be right back, dude. What is up, YouTube? I'm back.
Every time, when it's just the two of us, you go quiet.
You know what I'm going to say. The seabird's flown off. It's time for us to go too.
The terror slumbering at the heart of plain Arcadia is... Ouroboros.
After the swarm disaster, the Veracity vanished, never to appear again for more than 700 Amber eras. Their last rumored sighting was 500 years ago.
History fictionologists claim that Ouroboros lies in wait at the edge of the cosmos, guarded by their children, awaiting the day of their return.
I've heard that story before, but it wasn't about the edge of the cosmos. It was Pier Point. They say that the preservation is nothing more than a facade, and the IPC is, in truth, a cult devoted to the Veracity.
Organic life has quite the imagination. They've said other things, too. That Louis Fleming seeks to ascend as the Eon of Wealth. That the Council of Mundanites are mere hounds of Dr. Primitive. That the Marketing Development Department colludes with the destruction, turning a blind eye to the spread of Stellarons. Such rumors are endless. I believe the General should be able to tell which are true and which are not.
I've never heard the last one, so let's assume it's the only one that's true. Such terrible breath. Once this Leviathan awakens, the Arcadia's destruction would be all but instantaneous.
For now, this remains conjecture. The sealed remains appear to be a husk that Ouroboros once shed. Why it's here, and how it's connected to the Elation, remain unknown. Yet even a fragmented remnant of an Eon is a threat that can't be ignored. The calamity of the Leviathan must not be allowed to re-emerge in this world.
Naturally. That is why I'm here. And it's about time for the two Nameless to arrive. Oh, you're just on time.
General Yao Guang, As instructed, warding talismans have been placed at over a dozen sites across Plain Arcadia.
My thanks. It was Mr. Yang's talent of creation out of nothing that allowed us to reproduce dozens of plumes and complete the deployment with such speed. Now, with yin and yang aligned, and all 4 aspects in place, as long as we set up the last formation core, the Decalight reflection barrier will be complete.
Using the divine eye of the Spiritus to weave a giant web, one that ensnares countless possible futures. General, have you truly made up your mind?
Though Shuhu has been eradicated, the signs of doom have not faded. On the contrary, they grow ever clearer. After much consideration, the source can only be this restless corpse.
One crisis is yet to pass, and another is already upon us. The Arcadia's ley lines were already riddled with scars, and now even the ancient tree's seal is starting to loosen. While Evanesia is asleep, someone must take up her duty to guard this place.
But defending isn't the way of the hunt. If you don't want to become the prey, you must become the hunter.
General, do you intend to go on the offensive and suppress the remains of the Veracity?
How could I? The Joy Seeker could barely confine that husk using the Abundance's ambrosial arbor as its cage. I'm not that arrogant as to place myself alongside the gods. I'm not here to guard against an Eon, but against a lesser menace. Lord Ravager Asat Pramod. This barrier is prepared for him.
Asat Pramod has been meddling with the game from the shadows. His intentions unclear. We know little about him or the Veracity. By chance, however, a friendly citizen has provided us with intel.
Ouroboros' remains are in Ahatopia, aren't they? Silence is an answer in itself. I've seen that reaction too many times.
I'm not surprised that you were the first to discover it. You were in the Torn Scroll too.
I like her.
Probability of you noticing was 24%.
That's a little low, don't you think? I'd put it at well over 90.
What I don't understand is this. There were countless ways to verify your hypothesis, yet you chose the most unconventional one. You bypassed security and broke into the building to confront me in person. What is your objective?
This is no confrontation. It's a warning, Madam Pearl. I'm a security officer, and there is only one reason I'm here. While everyone else is fixated on the Phantasmoon games, only the Department of Aberration Defense is watching other places.
Like the location where the new Herald of Death case was closed?
Correct. The incident involved 4 Daybreak warriors, 3 nameless, 1 detective, and 1 officer. But just moments ago, a 10th set of footprints appeared at the scene.
Oh.
After the investigation, we learned that the traces were left deliberately. A blatant provocation.
The Lord Ravager bent on destroying the Elation came uninvited. Make no mistake. Plain Arcadia is the stage he chose with care, and drawing the Abundance into the fray was hardly a win.
Is Asat Pramod, I wonder.
Our top priority is to dispose of Shuhu's flesh properly to prevent it from falling into the wrong hands and causing another calamity.
That said, we cannot afford to ignore Asat Pramod's next move.
This giant web is prepared for that
No,
very
that would be
purpose.
way too
Once the entire planet is folded into the divination's trajectory, under the gaze of the Omniscient,
way too crazy
all
if they made her
possibilities will be
dad.
laid
Himiko's
bare.
dad, Asat Pramod.
When that time comes, he won't wish to leave any footprints behind.
One final question. Why did the Lord Ravager choose to visit this place? Does he have an ulterior motive? Or is this merely some twisted joke?
That question should be left to the professionals.
Play the character.
Don't forget, we have a detective who can't seem to
In
rest.
pulling for Pearl, depending upon how she
Let's
gets,
hope
what
the
she can be like.
accumulation of variables can tip the scales in our favor.
Cool. Asriel's POV.
And so the people set out,
So,
and the gondola
not
bound
Blades,
for
but
distant
Asriel's.
lands set sail. At the end of the world, the Elation once again declared war upon the Veracity. Frail little humans! Ouroboros split their mouth wide open.
Kind of reminds me of Black Clover.
Whoever can fill my whole mouth
Actually, I always
with
said it
but a
was
single thing shall receive a reward.
3,
My
2,
tongue. The fool known as the Shepherd captured a comet, but it wasn't even enough to fill the gap between the Veracity's teeth. The bartender
That's supposed to be the Veracity in the back.
opened the wine cellar. Yet they only grew drowsy, drifting off to sleep.
Back to the golden
And
features.
en route, he crept up to the Veracity's ear and told them a corny joke. The Veracity pondered it for 10 amber eras, then burst into laughter at their own amusement. En route spread his hands and said, "See? I filled your mouth with laughter."
Oh, so his name was En route?
Then what happened?
No, you're.
Then the Veracity said, "Are you kidding me?" And with that, they opened their gaping maw and tore en route to pieces.
What kind of nonsense is that?
Those are the facts, my inquisitive auditor. If you want to hear more stories, you're welcome to discuss with your classmates.
Pass.
We came here to investigate the Veracity and Asat Pramod, but all we got were stories that only a 3-year-old would believe.
I mean,
rumors don't just appear
would
out
they
of
believe
thin
it?
air. It's just a matter of how much truth you think they hold.
At least 90% of that was made up.
Sometimes that last 10% is all you need.
Yeah, it's all we met.
Oh, plenty of bystanders around. Let's hear what they have to say.
Open detective notes. Someone comments to feed the Veracity. Sounds like a fairy tale. Braggy and en route. Well, we could certainly run a different team. Follow-up, so venturing. Can I see your build? Never can. Oh well. He is a pretty dapper looking gentleman, isn't he? Very handsome gentleman. Badass king. Do-eyed choice.
You two asking about the Veracity? You thinking about walking that path?
Nope.
Walk the path of Veracity? Do I need to eat everything in sight?
You got it. Kids always dream big. Some are bulldozers, some are monsters,
I don't know if this is the case. He sounds like the guy who voices Hercule Satan from Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball series. No, from the Dragon Ball series.
Can you talk normal? Stop gulping for air.
E drunk.
I swore to become a veracity path strider. I eat everything. Tasty.
Is he drunk or just sick to his stomach?
Anything I could chew. Finally, I'll pinch my
No, Boo! Don't do it! Everyone here is not bad!
and they looked at me.
Ouroboros.
Nah. Ah. Very regrettable.
Enough already.
I'm telling you, it was all bluffing. The fools didn't lose. Root and Dorothy.
You know, but it's true, and it actually is Hercule. It makes sense that he's playing the role of a fool. Boat. I ran out the door.
Comic-Con Collective don't got a veracity card.
Whoa.
I already filed a formal complaint with the organizers.
Thank you.
You should be putting this much effort into your studies.
Stop being a glutton.
They say a dull pen beats a
Scribble
sharp
nibs?
memory. My memory's dull, and my pen's not much better.
Then you must have a lot of stationery.
A kindred spirit. Miss, it seems you're one of us as well. I've met far too many fools who can't even read. Oddly enough, those of us who truly love learning are the rare ones. Interested in studying the knowledge of the laughter? I have a reference book here. You can have it.
Well, thank you. YouTube, feel free to pause if you want to read any of this stuff. I'm not going
This
to.
feels completely made up. But, thanks anyway.
Oh, please. Thank the seniors. To compile this book, they offended every Eon they possibly could.
That's
and
a
narrowly
smart
escaped
choice.
death at the hands of each and every one of them.
Smart's not the right word. What is the
For
right word?
me,
Foolish?
I'm just
Ah,
the one who
fitting.
keeps the books circulating.
Hey, friends! How was your first day of school?
Oh, hi, Sparksy.
Where were
It's
you
been a while.
just now? You opened the door for us and just disappeared. Don't tell me you're up to something again.
Still doubting me? You're breaking Sparkskull's heart here. That whole foolish
So do you still
thing.
have power without the
I
mask?
took on every emoji in the tavern by myself,
Did we
fought
give
them
you back
all
your
the way
mask?
to
I
the
don't know.
end of the world, and even wore my mask down to nothing. But honestly, this place runs
Did we
on
give you
rumors.
mask back?
Aha
I know we
has been chased
offered
by the
to give it back,
veracity.
but I don't know if we did.
Aha chases the veracity. We won't get anywhere following stories like this.
Let's go through what we know so far.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a complete mess.
So, after a bit of thought, Lady Sparksy came up with a brilliant idea. I borrowed a nifty little gadget from a friend. The Unreal Sparks and Spark!
Is a light bulb.
But apparently, this light bulb makes you smarter the moment you put it on.
I think you just put it over your head.
Does this friend know you borrowed it?
A Supramod has a gun to our heads, and this is what you're worried about? He'll find out one day.
So,
Well then, I'll go first.
It doesn't look very reliable. Are you sure about this?
She's not sure about anything.
If anything goes wrong, a friend in my head will protect me.
Every night will. Yeah, that's pretty valid. I want her to be like, this does nothing.
Doesn't seem to have any effect.
No, it's working perfectly. I get it now. All of it. No need to dance around. Our enemy is a Lord Ravager. There's only one question we need answered. How does Asat Pramod plan to destroy Elation?
Correction. The effect is very obvious.
Judging by Nanook's habit of picking Lord Ravagers, I wouldn't be surprised if
That would make sense if he was a masked fool. Asat Pramod could very well be en route.
The Arcadia is
Or
like a
one of the other guys.
microcosm of eons and paths. People indulge themselves in fabricated happiness, unable to pull themselves away from it. Many have expressed their concerns. This isn't Elation. Aha is playing with fire.
A classic social realist deduction. Old-fashioned. Ooh, but effective. We're closing in on the truth.
Yes, the answer is all but revealed.
This theoretically be a lot easier at Asheville.
Pramod, Sparksy.
Okay, and we've lost it. I think it's just
Of course.
designed to attack her.
The truth is so simple that everyone overlooked it. The evidence is... you were the first person I met when I got off the express. If I am Asat Pramod, would you and Grey Hair have been able to walk out of the school alive?
You are a goober, March.
Fair point. Just take that thing off already. That's weird. I thought I was on the right track.
Maybe you were, but it's like designed to not give you the answer.
Deduction isn't about people skills. It's about smart tricks and flawless logic. Watch and learn. Sparkle, master of the classic whodunit, has entered the chat. You changed your clothes just for this? First of all, Ouroboros likes to eat. Secondly, whatever they eat disappears completely. Therefore, veracity is also a form of destruction. This is the classic mystery of one culprit, two identities. The one trying to kill Elation is... the Lord Ravager, Asat Pramod, played by the Veracity! What am I even saying? Classic whodunit. This is more like a classic Who's the Dummy.
Ah, I get it now. All this thing does is make wild guesses sound reasonable. So far, that's the most accurate piece of information we've gotten.
No need to be so serious, Detective. Why don't you show us what you've got?
That or it's just not allowed to do it.
Detective are you?
Me? I'm the tough guy type. I don't waste time on useless details. I aim straight at the heart of the problem.
Straight at the heart
You're
of the
not
problem.
wrong. Asat Pramod is Nanook's weapon to assassinate Aha. Whatever his plan may be, the target doesn't change. Remember, as far as humanity knows, there are only 3 ways an Eon can fall.
A broader path engulfs a narrower one. Divine warfare between eons, and... the third one. What was it again?
Forcing an Eon to turn away from their own path.
Whichever it is, none of it sounds remotely connected to Plain Arcadia. So, What makes you so certain Asat Pramod is here on business, not on vacation?
Because we folks just dug up one heck of a treasure from underground. And in the stories tied to them, we've unearthed more than a few names worth paying attention to.
That's just a title. Anyone with a girlish heart can call themselves Dorothy. Between you and me, Director Sparkle used that name once too. Guess when?
Looks like this clue has little value. Right. He's the one I can't stop thinking about. Stories change every time, but they all circle back to the same logic. En route defeated the Veracity by some means.
You're right. Then who is this en route? Do you know him?
En route.
Behind us.
Of course she does! Everyone in the tavern knows that name. Long ago, its owner grew tired of jokes, cast aside his mask, and walked away. Some say he became a morning actor. Others say he jumped into IX's black hole. But none of that matters. What truly matters is...
There's more to Sampo.
that you have my unreal Sparks and Spark!
Oh,
I
you took
knew it.
him. Let's see.
Give it back, give it back! That's a big order my client wants immediately!
What do you mean, give it back? It just wandered off, and I happened to find it on the way, so I brought it home. You want it? Here, take it now.
Absolutely not! Wait, right now? This doesn't sound like you at all.
No. If it's a no, it's a no. Guess I'll keep it. Bye-bye.
Get back here!
Sir, do you need to hire a private detective?
Asheville, don't encourage him.
Hey.
Can you catch her for me?
Of course. I'll have that thing returned to you safe and sound in half a day. But, in exchange, I'd like you to elaborate a bit more on what you were saying.
Oh, Mark just looks so unamused. Like,
so that's why you're here.
Sampo.
Now, old Sempo's intel isn't cheap. Waiving the fee won't quite cut it, will it?
Do you want that light bulb or
Name your
not?
price. Put it on Pearl's tab.
Ha! Just kidding. Money talks boring. Besides, the Astral Express and I go way back. Oh, and I wouldn't scam you two. The en route you're looking for lives up to the name. There's nowhere he can't reach. Only places he hasn't been yet. He's the gold standard of the masked fools. He only shows up where he's least welcome. A morning actor's stage, a friend's wedding, even inside the Veracity's mouth. All for the sake of a good laugh. Oh.
Shows up where he's least welcome.
That lines up. Sounds like the origin of the legend. So, he's a friend of yours?
Not a chance! Back when old Sempo was still a kid, en route was already a name in the history books. He left the tavern during the Second Prosperity. They say after hearing 30 trillion jokes, he never laughed again.
I get this like feeling Sampo is en route, and he's just like either full of it or doesn't realize that.
Elation has been dead for a long time.
Where did he go after he left the tavern?
Hell!
The tavern has 10,000 mouths, all telling different stories. All I know is this. He said he was headed for the true world's end, and then he vanished without a trace.
Oof.
How do you know all this?
Oh, I've been around long enough to have my own channels. Just trust old Sempo. And about catching Sparksy.
Sempo.
Leave it to me. I keep my word.
Bye, Sempo. Good to see you.
See? You only need that 10% of the story to be true.
The last thing he said was really scary.
What? So many unanswered questions about en route. He has to be tied to Assad Pramod somehow. But our leads at the tavern have run their course. Let's go pay a visit to another expert next. Oh. Speak of the devil. Only a Cienjo general could have arranged something like this, I suppose.
I'm surprised as well.
Ame and you.
You've only just left Amphorius, and already you've managed to draw the attention of another Lord Ravager.
Miss Ron May? And
Ting.
Miss Ting Yoon?
We're here by General Yao Guang's request. It seems we arrived just in time.
At first,
Sure did.
I only came because the Shenzhou extended an invitation, and it seemed impolite to refuse. Now that I'm here, I see it was well worth the trip. So, let me get to the point. Ouroboros has long been dead. Their death was merely buried beneath layers of secrecy.
Hardly surprising. They disappeared after the swarm disaster, and there are many different opinions on where they went. The Intelligentsia Guild claims the Veracity ate their fill and entered hibernation. I don't buy it. Those scholars are fond of post-meal naps themselves, likely just projecting their own habits.
You seem surprisingly calm, which makes sense. After all, the shadow in your right hand is evidence as well. Why don't you tell everyone what happened to the Galaxy Rangers back on Vanwa?
Vanwalk.
Sprightly Vanwalk. I've heard there's a particular phenomenon that occurs on that rainforest planet. Plants multiply and grow and are then harvested like wild grass. A cycle repeating every few decades. Almost identical to the Phantom Moon games.
But how are the two connected? When you hear plants and growth, shouldn't that make you think of abundance?
The plants are being eaten and disappearing.
Wait.
It seems you figured it out. By coincidence, abundance is another thing the two worlds have in common.
When coincidences pile up, they cease to be coincidences, Mr. Ashvale. No. Leader of the Rangers, Mr. La Mancha. Perhaps you could explain this to our nameless friend.
Back on Vanwalk, I'd already long since stopped being a ranger. Your conjecture is basically correct, Miss Ron May. You're not the only genius to take life as a subject of study.
Take the La Mancha out of the Rangers.
By the time I arrived, the atavistic experiment was already approaching its final phase. Dr. Primitive had set his sights on an ancient Leviathan. Beneath Vanwalk's surface,
so distracting.
There also lay the remains of the Veracity.
You stopped him.
His eyes
the Rangers stopped him.
Is anyone looking?
Back then, Mr. M was still human.
Now, deep beneath Ahantopia, another corpse of the Leviathan lies buried.
Loitering?
If I'm not mistaken, there are countless other worlds carrying out the same ritual. Aha sealed Ouroboros' body among the stars, suppressed it with abundance, siphoned the power of the Path of Veracity, and called it a game. This is what people call the Phantasmoon game.
Uh-huh.
Oops.
Why would Jay do such a thing?
Because...
You may remember, the Express once delivered a Leviathan's carcass to me. That wasn't the only one in my collection. By arranging remains from different eras in sequence, I discovered something rather intriguing. At a certain moment over 1,000 Amber eras ago, just as Akifili began traveling in pursuit of their ideal, all creations of the Veracity lost the same organ. Their taste buds.
What does that imply?
The purpose of consumption changed. Be they spawns, depth crawlers, or void song whales, their genetic markers encoding gustatory organs vanished entirely. Creatures walking the path of veracity became nothing more than biological black holes.
I remember back when we met Argenti, and one of the things we ended up going inside of was one of the swarm.
This was not natural evolution. Through the simulated universe,
We didn't realize
I
it was
identified
like,
the point of divergence in history. A concept had disappeared from the path of veracity. Consider this. What do taste buds provide?
Yummy flavors?
Precisely. Savoring something's aftertaste is an act of elation.
Oh, joy. Yeah, no, that's valid.
So Aha stole the original Prima Mobile of the Veracity?
The simulated universe proves nothing on its own, but the primal desires of life have always been entangled. Think of it as my intuition. The conflict between the eons of elation and veracity stretches all the way back to primordial times.
How many people know about this?
There used to be 2. I only told Yu Qingtu. Now, there are 5. After this, I can't be sure.
Exploit the old conflict between Aha and Ouroboros to ignite a divine war, or allow intersecting paths to devour one another. Of the 3 known ways to kill an Eon, the Arcadia fulfills at least 2. Now who still thinks Asat Pramod is here on vacation?
But you still haven't explained where it came from.
Oh, you mean the shadow? It has nothing to do with Funwalk.
Oh?
Call it a twist of fate. This isn't my first encounter with the Astral Express, nor my first time dealing with a Lord Ravager. When my home was destroyed by Zulo, I had a brief encounter with a former navigator.
A navigator of the Express?
Yes. Starseer, I see. He'd already retired by then. He was the one who told me about the Shadow. According to IC, it was one of many remnants left behind when the Express first carved paths along the edges of the cosmos. I led the Rangers to suppress the Shadow, and devised the plan to assassinate Zulo. But I never learned why it was there in the first place.
Don't you find it strange, Mr. Ashvale?
Strange?
When coincidences pile up, they cease to be coincidences. Like an experiment with results that are too perfect, it's enough to send a chill down your spine. If you don't mind, let's walk through the whole thing once more. Earlier, what did you 2 uncover in the tavern?
Someone suspected to be Asat Pramod knew about the Veracity's secret. Before disappearing, he said he was headed for the end of the world.
And then? Who did he say the Shadow belonged to?
A former navigator. The Shadow was a remnant left behind when he charted the cosmos.
If the world's end isn't the tavern, then where is it?
I don't know if anyone can answer that question. Not even Akivilli. Wait. Don't tell me.
En route only goes where he isn't welcome. After leaving the tavern, he went to the Astral Express.
The detective game is over.
Lord Ravager Asat Pramod is back. The laughter. But he's Joke, en route, heading for the true world's end. Haven't blank in a long time, old friend.
I have to say, not many people can make me change my plans. Whether in the past or present, you've always been one of them.
So, it is you.
You
Those
know
things are
how
horrifying.
it is, kid. I've always enjoyed arriving uninvited.
Pearl said she would arrange a ferry to pick us up at the Seafeld City dock. The place we're going to holds clues about Graphia? Really?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Before boarding and be a model
Hello,
passenger.
family.
We wish you
You
a
guys
pleasant
adorable.
journey. Attention passengers. Welcome to the Seaside Line.
Wait a minute.
Bring down the house.
All's revealed.
Oh, close to a witch palapa. Yeah. I don't really play that game that much. Speaking of, the other one's gone. Cosmic Hunt Collective. And you know what? That's fine. There's like very little interest in that game when it came out.
It is an honor to, well, shall I say, be of service to you again. To be honest, when Madame Pearl invited you to visit the Perlux Tower, I was supposed to be your guide. I ended up being replaced by a total fraud. My name is Feld. By order of Madame Pearl, I will be escorting you to your destination. You are too kind.
Thank you, Mr. Feld.
I followed the battle in Seafeld City very closely. Serving a hero such as yourself is a true privilege. I assume Madame Pearl has already briefed you on our destination? I see. It so happens that Madame Pearl is tied up with an unforeseen event, so allow me to brief you in her stead. The destination of our boat journey is a hotel known as Inkford Hermitage. It is situated at the end of a Dovebrook tributary that ultimately flows into the sea. It is one of the points where the world in canvas intersects with reality.
Well, Graphia's former residence was located there. Legend says the miraculous canvassing of the mortal world happened there. Would Madame Pearl, a die-hard fan, pass up a sacred site like that? Word is that Madame Pearl just flicked her wrist, signed a check with an astronomical figure, and bought the whole plot of land. She also snatched up every single piece of Graffia's lost works she could find without bothering to verify their authenticity. Whew, I guess money really does let you do whatever you want.
I look forward to when she's a playable character.
That's not even the half of it. I don't know where her obsession comes from, but she's dead set on the idea that Graffia is still alive. If she gets even a whiff of anything remotely related to Graffia, she's got her people on it at the snap of a finger. But all they could find were Imagine knockoffs. Random, pretty redheads based on nothing but imagination. I bet her reaction went something like this. Objective. Locate the original. Error. Detecting excessive quantity of low-quality merchandise.
You! I remember you! You're that fraudster from Perlux Tower!
Perlux Tower? I've never set foot in that place in my life.
Oh, I know it's
Probably
you.
didn't actually
I've
set
seen
foot in
the
it.
footage. You're wearing the exact same outfit.
Oh, a slip up in an otherwise perfect plan. Relax. Your job is safe this time.
Cut it out, you scoundrel! You can't talk your way out of this. Who exactly are you?
This is the author of Fluffy Across the Blue, Blurry QR Cult.
Huh. Is that so? My apologies. How rude of me. Miss Colt, it's an honor to finally see the face behind the work. Please pardon my yelling. I didn't know.
No worries, no worries. Well, yes. Would you believe it if I said I was going on vacation?
No.
Miss Blurry QR Cult, let's be clear. You are being transported under escort.
Your current credit balance is in the negative. Madame Pearl has offered you a lifeline by asking you to complete the next volume of the Fluffy.
Whoa, this is not my fault. Remember Alloy King Pom Pom from Perlux Tower? I tried to put everything on Pearl's tab, but she found out and charged it back to me. Who knew a figurine could be so expensive? It cost me more than my entire savings. I went all in on learned coins. There goes my licensing fees and royalties. I lost every single penny.
So you're escorting her to, shall we say, an intensive creative retreat?
Correct. The objective is to deliver the manuscript and clear her debts. The estimated duration is 56 days.
Hear that? It's not a hotel. It's hell, where you get whipped for not finishing your scripts on time.
The boat has arrived. When you're ready, let's begin our journey to Inkford Hermitage. Please, mind your step as you board. We have arrived. This is the snowy shore of the canvas world, Inkford Hermitage.
Are those Wispe floating on the water?
Oh dear, there are so many Wispe. They are blocking the boat's route. But no need to panic. Please follow my lead.
We have now arrived at Hermitage Port. Please make sure you have all of your belongings and watch your step while disembarking. Thank you for traveling on this liner.
Icebox are fragile. Attacking an iceberg with a bow and arrow will cause it to crack. Attacking again will shatter it. A trailblazeman Blaze-Mon dropping onto the surface of an ice block or hitting it by jumping from below will have the same effect. The surface of the ice block is smooth, walking on it grants a speed boost. Oh my gosh. Definitely flying in shadow ice blocks can cause them to refreeze. Oh, cool. I literally have to wait for the... Whoa, they're real slippery. Oh, that's not a thing I can step on. They're so cute. The Wispades are adorable. Hopefully they're not evil, though. Never know. Something so cute and so adorable could be evil. Y'all see Final Fantasy, Cloudberries are adorable, and Mondiagonal. Same thing with Cactus. Bye.
They probably sensed your wish power. You are the Phantom Moon Games superstar, no?
No!
Look, one's trying to hitch a ride on you.
Yes, you're purple.
Must have been when we came ashore. Oh, what a devoted fan.
Everyone, welcome to Inkford Hermitage.
Hey, Lux, are you in charge of the Wispay?
I was imagining a Benzai Tengoku style manor or something. So you demolished your idol's old residence and replaced it with a luxury hotel.
Of course not. Benzai Tengoku vanished more than 1,000 years ago. The original structure is long lost to time. The IPC only chose this location because this is one of the weakest points between reality and the world in canvas. Many Imaginae are born every day, but just as many ancient lineages of Imaginae hide themselves away in the world in canvas once their wish power dry up, or as they grow weary of the mortal world. This is the final stop before they enter the world in canvas, and this is where they bid farewell to reality. They rest here,
goodbye,
organize memories spanning centuries, and then pass beyond the point of no return. Rumor has it that Graphia's soul appears from time to time to guide these weary Imaginae on their path.
There's a sense of parting in the air. No wonder the soul of the mother of Imagenesis feels an attraction for a creator. This must be the finest well of inspiration.
Miss Colt, now that you're in this well too, you ought to make the most of it. Let's go. I'll lead the way.
Oh. Okay, well. Yeah! Get it before it can breathe!
Could it be plot armor?
That. Oh, child.
Is that... Nah.
That golden tree in the distance called the Myriad Witch Grove. Oh, hello. Runs up the S. Seriously. Shout out if you run up the S-curve. Moving the help up forward will directly share the ice block with touchers. Why? Why would I? Oh. Oh, I see. Get towards. So what is this first? Salvage straight stone. Oh, yeah, okay, I see. So slow it down. Nice. Nice. Oh, it's just a water. It looked like there was like duplicates of them. It was crazy. I don't have to fight it. What's this? Blood of destruction. Is this the thing? It is that thing. Okay, I believe that. Not now. Open the door. Nope, the guards are falling.
We have arrived. The hotel staff will take over from here. I'll take my leave.
Oh, it's freezing. It's cold enough for a typical snowstorm mansion murder mystery.
Night looks.
Anyone here?
Do you need my coat?
Hello?
If anyone hasn't noticed, I have a small crush on her. She's cute. So.
My apologies for the late welcome.
Look down.
Oh, no wonder it's so cold. It's an actual snow wispy. Hello there, little one.
Don't.
I am the lobby manager, Casper.
Yeah, you would be called Casper, wouldn't you?
Very high body temperature. Please, try not to overheat the room.
Allow me to introduce myself.
Sorry, I get like that when I'm sitting next to a very pretty girl.
Blurry.
The former comic artist, Miss Nihilux.
Oh, my true name is gone, just like that. Oh wait, did you say former?
The big shots upstairs gave me a heads up. You are now an asset of Perlux Corp. You'll be staying here until you finish your next volume. Every guest in this hotel is an Imaginé with quite a history. That Arcadian over there? That's a former superhero.
Which one? Never heard of him.
That one over there is one of the oldest strangelings. They're a former Kappa. These days, they work as the hot springs manager.
A Kappa? Didn't that lineage of Imaginé go extinct when the IPC first arrived?
There are still a few survivors that slipped through the net. As for Casper myself, I am a former frost giant.
A former frost giant, you say. Hold on, I want to know more.
Little old me was once a tall, mighty, and majestic giant. Of course, that was back in the Cinder Age.
So you're basically an antique who knows a bunch of old secrets. What corner did they dig you out of?
From a block of ice. It is sad how a giant block of ice melts into tiny pieces over time. I have forgotten the names of most of my friends. And I have not tasted a crispy, charred Void Ranger in a long, long while now.
Sorry, you say eating a Void Ranger? You're alright.
Sightings of Lady Graphia are as common as the snowflakes here. Ever since the news spread that her soul would reside at the hotel, all those Imaginé who mimic her and the weirdos who insist they have a connection to her have flocked here. You see, they all claim they have some sort of connection to her, or hold some secret about her.
I bet they're just trying to scam people out of wish power and credits. Just like all those people who swear they're AHA.
Hey.
You're not wrong. But whenever the higher-ups ask for a report, little old Casper here can always pad it out and hand over a long list of names. Nameless, good luck with your inquiries. Bye now.
Goodbye, Casper. I hope you are not dead. But you are cute and adorable, so you may very well be.
I heard Graphia is still here in this hotel.
I spent my whole life doing hard labor in a frozen wasteland. And now, death rewards me with hot springs. Way to go!
Welcome to the Steam Club. That's right. I'm not on the Steam Club. I'm on the top. Just... Oh. Oh, I can't go that way. Oh, wait. Oops. What? Oh, that was foolish. Wait, dude. You found me, star of minuteness, or minuteness. That would make more sense than minuteness. Oh, Bye, Gaspar, thank you. Nope. Hey, Jasper. Where are you? Oh. I like the healing things really. Nameless Whisper, Charlie and Console. Oh boy, these are. Yeah. Oh, well, I died. Oh my gosh, I did it again. Oh. Wow, I am bad at these. Stop attaching yourself to the wall. If I could stop attaching myself to the wall, that'd be great. Stop double jumping! No, you were supposed to let go! You silly raccoon! You silly, silly raccoon. Got it. Yikes. Yeah, we need to ask around. Yada freaking yada.
So, you're here looking for Graphia's whereabouts on behalf of that Intellitron executive.
Yeah,
I
sure.
think it's unlikely that the mother of Imogenesis will see her. Normally, I'd suggest you play that little snow puffball for info. That good luck with your inquiries line definitely had a subtext. But since you're asking for a bright idea, you must have heard that in a certain corner of the universe, there's a mysterious ritual that can summon historical figures to the present day.
Yeah, shocker. Groceries.
The Holy Grail War!
What? Yeah, I've been in one.
Oh, right! That was your big adventure in Penacony. Oh, how nice. I hope Plain Arcadia holds one too. Then I don't need to explain the method. First, we need a catalyst. Do you have Graphia's brush or palette? Doesn't look like it. No matter. Miss Colt has got
So was
you
that just the
covered.
whole thing was just so she can confirm that it's coming in
This
through
hotel is built on Graphia's former
4.4?
home. It still has a connection to her, like that vibrant golden tree. Wait, you aren't actually falling for this, are you? I was just kidding. Sorry. I was just trying to lift the mood. Oh, honestly, I'm a chronic deadline misser who can barely save her own skin. How am I supposed to help you?
I've heard enough. Break time is over, Miss Nihilux.
Now that you understand your situation, stop wasting time. Start drawing.
That's not how that works.
I just checked in, and I have to work already? I'm not some fully automated painting Mechatron. You do know that, right?
A Mechatron can run for hundreds of hours straight. You cannot. That's exactly why every second counts. Now right this second, start increasing your value as a quality asset.
Hey, wait! This is kidnapping! Little raccoon, help me!
Just kick them. Do something. They're not that strong, trust me.
Nihilux has a point. If that Casper guy is a survivor from the Cinderth Age, maybe he really does know something. Anyway, I'll start by asking around here.
Surprised I haven't made these guys fightable. That guy did. did that. Try it one more time. Beautiful. Oh, that was such a save.
My wish? To collect every last stellar jade.
Pick a snowman and get money.
Casper? Are you there?
Why do you act like you're...
I'm not.
Help! That's a interesting puzzle. Not puzzle, but oh, good.
All's revealed in the...
Let's rock!
I get it now. You set up a surprise for me, didn't you?
Stagnant shadow, shape of devour. Haven't had a stagnant shadow in a while.
The People's Kitchen. Rediscover the warm flavors of days gone by.
We will definitely progress through. I'm just currently doing these things and I'll forget about them for later.
The way the nameless think is truly fascinating.
What son of a gun made a snowman on top of a fire hydrant?
Could it be plot armor?
The People's Kitchen. Rediscover the warm flavors of days gone by.
All's revealed.
Bring down the
Oh, I lost some health because I kicked a fire hydrant.
You found me, current nameless. I knew you'd come to ask about Lady Graphia. But if I try too hard to remember things from such a long, long time ago, my soft, squishy head starts to throb, and then I start melting. Drip, drop, drip, drop. So much of my memory feels like it's shrouded in a blizzard, and I can't see anything clearly. I'm sorry, but I don't think I can help you. A snowball fight? The game, the name, it feels so familiar. It feels like I had snowball fights every single day a long time ago. Shaping the snow into balls and flinging them at whatever strange intruders came barging in. Well then, come at me, Nameless. I'm a snowball fight veteran. I won't lose.
Okay, believe you. Do we actually get to play snowball? Oh my gosh. Oh, shit. Is this your idea of a snowball fight? Because it's wrong. Many years ago, Casper used to be a towering frost giant. They would often invite others to snowball fights. That was weird. Tossing out snowflakes, hedgehog guy, and gold coins as they pleased. Watch out! The hedgehog guy thrown by Casper will knock Trailblazemon back. Oh no. Interesting way of doing a snowball fight, I guess.
You'd better be good at dodging, Nameless!
I'm the best. Oh yeah, blow them up. That's good idea. Blow up our host. Beautiful idea.
Phew. Things from the Cinderth Age are still a bit blurry. But I definitely met Lady Graphia. I had snowball fights with her. She was a great painter who led us in snowball fights. She'd even paint portraits for everyone. Back then, when we wanted to see her, we'd go to her doorstep, light the ground lamps, and shout, "Snowball fight!" Then Lady Graphia would poke her head out of the window upstairs, unfurl the scroll, and whoosh!
Casper's voice is so dangerously close to sounding like Claptrap.
Snowball fights against the Void Rangers
He said
together.
it sounded kind of familiar.
If we won, I got to swallow the Void Rangers whole. They were so crispy and tasty. There was someone else. Just thinking about them makes my blood boil. He was a snowball fight master. I remember one time, 8 of us teamed up to challenge him. But that guy knocked us all down with his snowballs like it was nothing. All from so far away. 6 of my friends were lying on the ground, feeling beat. Losing the game got everyone so down. As for me, I think I got hit right in the neck. I saw my own giant body thud onto the ground.
8 people in the Phantasmoon games? Perhaps Snowball Fight is a euphemism for the Cinderth Age Wars? So in that round of the Phantasmoon games, Graphia must have fought a terrifyingly powerful opponent. It seems only she and Casper survived the fight.
I saw her once. Just once. By then, Ahatopia had already been transported into the canvas. It was so quiet and lonely. I couldn't find my other 6 friends, but I remembered where Lady Graphia lived. So, I went to her front door again, lit the ground lamps and shouted, "Snowball fight!" It felt like only a second had passed. Just the blink of an eye, yet somehow it also felt like forever. At last, I saw her drift out. She held me and cried, saying, "I'm sorry, and you've done well," over and over. It was just one lost game. We could have just won it back some other time, but that was the last I saw of her. I only shared some memories of a snowball fight. If it helped you, Nameless, then I'm happy. That's about all Casper can remember. If you're still up for fun and games,
Unexpected wasn't actually a snowball fight, it was a battle.
where Graphia is.
So, to summarize, Casper likes to light the ground lamps and call for her near Graphia's old home. Now, where can I find those ground lamps?
I mean, Casper will probably look and be like, oh, okay, well, it's helping you out. It's fine.
Even next to such a lively hot spring hotel, these atonement statues all look like small animals. I should find a prominent spot for the ground lamps.
First, we're gonna do this. Bye. Oh, I see.
These two little lamps don't look reliable at all. Whatever. It's not like I have any other way.
Who dares disturb my 1,000-year slumber? Not only will I refuse to grant you 3 wishes, I shall also lock you in my canvas to suffer in my stead!
Thanks for the
I had a feeling, yeah.
I'm not quite dead yet, but I don't feel alive either. I'm testing the deadline. I snuck out.
Okay. You have freedom. Need inspiration,
so quiet and secluded. Oh, what a great spot for a night stroll. Listening to the calming sound of the springs. Who knows? Maybe my inspiration will flow again like these waters. I was hoping to find some inspiration out here. With those 2 goons breathing down my neck, anyone would hit a complete creative block.
That's fair.
Look at this old stone statue! Ooh, doesn't it look like Hemicat?
Yeah, that's probably the whole point.
The real versus fake Hemicat arc in my comic. Let me pay my respects. Maybe Graphia will bless me with enlightenment.
Miss Colt, when did you sneak out?
Whoa.
That was fast!
Wait. Redhead.
I let my guard down for just 1 second, and corporate asset, I mean Miss Colt, escaped. Now that's scary.
No way are you running away and taking our jobs with you. Good thing this kind lady spotted where you were headed. Otherwise, you might have slipped away for real.
Let's go. Back to the room to finish your work.
Come on, not again! Little raccoon! Help!
Poor Nihilux.
Being an artist sure is grueling. I remember being held in a room and watched by 6 or 7 people, too. I wasn't allowed to leave until I finished painting, either.
It's her. You must be Graphia.
You're asking me? Weren't you the one searching so desperately for me? My name
yeah, you kind of look like
Graphia, guardian of the world in canvas. It is a pleasure to meet you, nameless of the Astral Express.
You're saying... you are Graphia? She really does look a lot like Himiko.
Child, you were the one who lit the ground lamps, were you not? If memory serves, that was the secret signal my old friends used to call for me. I simply answered the call, yet you doubt my identity. How strange.
Hey, a lot of things have been happening.
I believe I know why you've come to find me.
Oh, really?
The arbitrator of the Phantasmoon Games asked you to tell me that our old enemy, the Demon Lord from Beyond, has returned. Am I correct?
Wow. I'm starting to believe you really are Graphia.
Since Ahatopia's in canvassing, Evanescia and I agreed to guard reality and the world in canvas separately, never to meet again. But over the past 1,000 years, I often hoped we might reunite in some way. Who would have thought, when word of her finally reached me again, there'd be no warm greetings, but instead only an impending crisis. You must have many questions. My, you certainly have a lot of questions. But before I enlighten you, during the Cinderth Age, That demon lord from beyond once took the form of a friend to infiltrate the resistance, causing catastrophic casualties. I must confirm your identity, Nameless. Do you carry a token from Evanesia? She painted a supplicant's mask for you. The secrets you seek are many and tangled. Perhaps I should start by telling you a story. 1,000 years ago, the legions of the demons from beyond descended upon Ahatopia, marking the beginning of the Sindearth Age. For the destruction, taking a life is easier than brushing aside a feather. Among the countless victims, a baby girl was saved by a painter from the brink of death. He took her in as his daughter and named her Graphia. To protect his daughter, the painter kept her confined to their home. While the fires of disaster swept across the land, Graphia lived in seclusion. Until one day, a falling star streaked across the dark sky, and a deafening roar shattered the silence of the wasteland. Unable to contain her curiosity, the young girl slipped out of the house to follow the sound. And so she saw it. Beneath the cold Phantos moon, a tower of infinity stood on the mountain range at the edge of the horizon. This tower had countless windows and rose section by section, slender and tall. More than an actual tower, it looked like a wounded iron dragon that had fallen to the earth. Indeed, that tower, which stood only for a moment, was the crashed Astral Express. And Graphia's family name, Murata, came from the wondrous sight she saw. At the time, the wrecked train was surrounded by countless abominable monsters. Amidst these foul enemies, a few warriors in strange attire fought tirelessly. But they fell, one by one, unable to withstand the endless tide of monsters. It was only much later that Graphia understood that those who fought and died for Ahatopia shared a common name. The Nameless, who walked the path of the Trailblaze. That was the day that Graphia stepped into the mortal world. Her life as the mother of Imogenesis began. In a long, drawn-out war, fought at a severe disadvantage. She was forced to seek the aid of the Phantos Moon Games, attempting to use the mighty power of an Ionic ritual to lock the terrifying demon lord from beyond within a limited battlefield. This was also the first time in the history of the Phantos Moon Games that the 8 supplicants joined forces to confront a powerful enemy from beyond, the Lord Ravager, Basant Pramad. She lost. Graphia did not win the Phantos Moon Games, nor did she manage to kill Asat Pramad. In the final days of the Sindearth Age, she gathered every ounce of wish power to paint the world into a scroll. Using herself as a nail to steady the canvas, she sealed the Lord Ravager outside. Yes. As long as the scroll still enshrouds reality, he won't be able to lay a finger on the Leviathan's remains buried deep within Ahatopia. The story is over. I have received Evanesia's message. I also have a token I'd like you to give her. Please, let us journey together to the other side.
So, are we leaving right now?
No, there is no need to rush. You have a friend here who is lingering with a heart full of farewells.
You mean... Blade?
Follow this path down to the riverbank of Myriad Wish Grove. You'll find many Wispe gathered there. When you are ready, choose a Wispe. Whisper Graphia's name and your wish to cross over to the other shore. Then release the Wispe into the river. When the time comes, I will bring the ferry to deliver you into the canvas.
And she just disappears like that.
Graphia vanished. How elusive. Anyway, I should head to the riverbank of Myriad Wishgrove first.
Tally-ho!
Truth and lies are a hair's breadth apart. Only the heart can judge.
Okay, I actually haven't seen that idol yet. That was really cool. Or decent.
Could it be plot armor?
I've heard that in the same forest, giant trees will fight each other for nutrients.
know about this. We just feed Shuhu to that tree in the courtyard. It would save us a long trip. Say something.
Stop being silent, Blade.
Didn't know you were a forestry expert.
I'm not joking. I'm serious.
If the Elwood absorbed another emanator of abundance, it would likely bring about an even greater catastrophe. Right now, there is no other option besides the Veracity Husk.
At the moment, it says.
If the abundance grows too strong, the Ambrosial Arbor loses control, and the Arcadia is doomed. If the abundance is too weak, the husk spirals out of control, and the Arcadia is doomed just the same. It's called an Arcadia, but the whole thing is built on a razor's edge. Does that mean the essence of the elation is just dark humor?
You're afraid.
I'm not. I respect your choice.
Doesn't mean she agrees with it.
Fine. You're right. I'm afraid. So what? You don't think I know what that Xianzhou person meant? 1 in 10 chance? There is no chance at all. Listen, I just can't stand by and watch one of my kin sacrifice himself.
Kin.
What else? Friend? Colleague? Playmate? The guy who carries my bags when we go shopping?
I suppose all of those fit.
Fit? How? Sometimes I can't tell if you're actually dumb or just playing dumb.
Blade, she doesn't want to lose her father. Pay attention.
Just assume it's the former. Simpler that way. My mind is made up. You should understand. Misplaced emotions will only cause the mission to fail.
You really are just playing dumb. To be honest, I'm the same way. If I could see Firefly cured of her illness, Kafka finally finding the heart she's looking for, and that guy reclaiming his future, then I'd be willing to pick up that level 999 cartridge too, even if it means becoming nothing but a shadow of the Dark Zone.
Don't. At the TV tower, you already severely overspent your time. Don't touch that thing again. Besides, why are you telling me this? You should tell them yourself.
Because just like you, I'm a total, stuck-up softie. Happy now?
Feel better?
No. Unless you give me a sincere apology and a proper goodbye, we're not settled.
Not settled. Is that right? Fair enough. Whether as Ying Xing or as Blade, my journey has reached its end. Before the final verdict, I should say a proper goodbye to my kin. Who's there?
Next time, it'd be better if you didn't try to sneak up on us like that.
I knew you would come.
I met the legendary Graphia. She told me a way to enter the world in Canvas. If we simply chant her name and release a Wispe into the river, she'll come to ferry us.
A legend from 1,000 years ago. And she's actually still alive? It really makes sense. After all, you two are practically the same age. Knowing that gives me a bit more hope that you can actually make it back.
Then let's begin.
Time is fast. In the blink of an eye, a lifetime is gone.
I'm starting over here.
My wish? To collect every last stellar jade.
All's revealed.
Bring down the
Good wish. I'm down there with you. Be right back, you do.
Truth and lies are a hair's breadth apart. Only the heart can judge. Truth and lies are a hair's breadth apart. Only the heart can judge. Truth and lies are a hair's breadth apart. Only the heart can judge. Truth and lies are a hair's breadth apart. Only the heart can judge. spread the parts. Only the heart can judge.
Sorry, dude. Cat was saying, no, he's very important.
Great tree. You must
More in this area. 6 points. Where no, but
you are unusually talkative today.
That should do it, right?
Let's go find Graphia!
Little one, I choose you. I summon Graphia, mother of Imogenesis. May she come forth and deliver us into the world in canvas. No Wispe were harmed in the making of it.
Graphia! Graphia! Everyone! Into the world in canvas!
How odd. This time, the visitors actually know of my existence.
Strange. Why is the boat coming from downstream?
I heard your call, and have come by boat to guide you across. Greetings, travelers who seek to leave the mortal world behind. It is a pleasure to meet you. Oh? Not an Imagine, but someone here to settle the past and family members seeing them off?
I guess so.
The power of abundance. What a nostalgic scent. There is something terrifying slumbering within you.
I've heard that something lies at the end of the world in canvas, with the power to suppress it. Will you show us the way?
Ah, I see. You are better informed than I thought. I understand. Time is of the essence. Please, step aboard.
As you command.
The mountains lie distant. The waters still. And snow settles. A fine moment to bring this weary life to its end.
Bring a weary life to its end? To my eyes, the power taking root within you is far from withering away.
It's just a matter of time.
The journey downstream is long. As
I think
is
she
custom,
can see more than you're
I must collect
believing,
your past
dude.
stories as fair. I shall use them to paint the path forward, which will guide us to the other side.
My past stories. I am not much of a storyteller.
There is no need to weave your thoughts into a complete story. A single memory, a single breath. These too are parts of your past. Only by letting go of the past can you truly set forth with an open heart. Is that not so?
Go ahead. Say something. I'm curious too.
Or the ferry head to the distant shore with
Then, I shall begin with that lone island of Insumosu. It was a desolate wasteland, untouched and forgotten. Desolate, cold, the perfect place to lay the dead to rest. I planted rusted, broken blades in the wasteland as a mark of my departure. Little did I know that even after joining the Stellaron Hunters, I would find myself returning there time and again, bringing along a few new swords with me. Their owners, some of them sought my life, only to fall by my hand. Others simply wished to see me one last time, as their own lives flickered out. I was once a craftsman, and those swords, they were all my own creations. I raised those wordless monuments for my old friends, one by one, until they became a forest of broken blades. And what about me and my sword? When will it finally join them in that forest?
I will follow your words with my brush and paint the ideal end. Sword barrier. We've reached the shore you've been seeking.
What is this place?
The flowers are literally in his ult, so...
A mirror to your soul, blooming as your heart dictates. May this meadow be everything you wished for.
Superb artistry. And yet, I thought you would paint the desolation within me instead.
Desolation?
Dude, she doesn't see any of
I
that.
saw no desolation in your story. Instead, I found the lingering regrets of a master craftsman. The fire that tempers black steel and shapes 100 blades does not burn upon the forge or anvil. It burns within your heart. That spark within you has yet to fade. It is why this plane has chosen to bloom into flowers.
We've got no clue what you two are on about with all this cryptic talk.
In other words,
But
Blade has
you
much more life
smiled just now,
than he believes.
Didn't you?
No, I didn't. We should go.
He finally smiled. I'm actually the one who can't even smile. This sucks.
I think you can smile. I look forward to when you do.
We have reached the end.
That blue maw. So, this is it.
Correct. Driven by the buried secrets of Ahatopia, you have come seeking liberation. And now, I have shown you the silhouette of the beast's maw. If you should find a way to get out, I ask that you swear to keep this secret.
I will keep the secret. That blue maw, can it truly consume the abundance?
Only a beast of insatiable hunger can end a plague of eternal growth. I have stood watch in this realm for a millennium, beholding the eternal conflict where the veracity and the abundance remain locked in strife. Oh, undying soul, the fate that awaits within those depths lies far beyond the reach of our conjecture. Perhaps you will vanish into nothingness in a mere heartbeat. Or perhaps you will endure a millennium of gnawing, constantly regenerating only to suffer once more, with liberation remaining an elusive dream.
Beneath that calm of yours, I can feel an old friend lingering. Agony.
This is the price I must bear for becoming one with the canvas.
You're telling me if he leaps, he has to stay down there and be torn apart for ages? I'm not okay with this. Yao Guang never said anything about this when we went over the plan.
I have lived for nearly a millennium. I stopped wishing for a swift end a long time ago. If the Leviathan does not consume me utterly, then I am still alive. And until that moment comes, I will pin Shuhu to the anvil and swing my hammer once, twice, and again, and again.
Is there really no other way?
Silverwolf, I was never one for sentiment. I'll only say this. In my past life as a smith, I made it a point to forge something for those friends I found tolerable. But ever since I joined the Stellaron Hunters...
Oh right, I get it. You want me to go back and take apart that box Kafka uses as a footrest, right?
You already took it apart?
A long time ago. Quite a few treasures in there. A master-crafted blade, a game controller, and a portable reactor.
That's the armor core, reforged from the remains of the Glamoth Queen.
Oh, and a cat-scratching post.
When did you find out about these items?
You? You mean we. We all found out. Think you hid it that well? Please, give me a break. We're a pro team, you know.
Just split it among yourselves. Consider it a keepsake.
Scratching post for Elio.
Kafka should be the one saying this, but... You are the most perfect blade the Stellaron Hunters could ever have.
Just a broken blade. That is all. You talk too much.
I barely said a word.
Before you
said
go,
one sentence, and apparently
you
I'm
have
talking.
something to say to him too, right?
To me? Don't take offense. It's just a few words. Before joining the Stellaron Hunters, I once lost myself. Unable to see the future, yet unable to reclaim the past. Just like you when you were first reborn. Whether we chose this path, or were forced onto it. Leave no room for regret. And never deny the path you've traveled. We use the script to interfere with the future. But some things, once spoken aloud before their time arrives, will never come to pass. So, I must head into this unscripted path alone, to witness that final, solitary truth for myself. It's time. Do you still remember that passphrase? No need to step forward. Just recite it in your head.
3 of a kind.
2 pair.
Ace. Go.
It makes a lot of sense for their connection like this. Because Arch, Donhung, and him have a connection. Silver Wolf, Blade, and him also have a connection.
Or truly begin. In the final moments of your life, what will flicker through your mind? The devouring. Has it begun? How much time has passed? Sea of clouds. Ambrosial arbor. To think that with death so close, this is the scenery my dreams would conjure. My heartbeat. It's barely audible now. Shuhu. Are you still alive? Am I still alive?
Finally woke up, Yingxing?
Oh.
Master. I am sorry. You have the wrong person. I am not Yingxing.
Huh. A lad your age, yet your head is more muddled than mine. You're talking nonsense in your sleep, boy.
You never stop being
It's been
Yingxing.
ages since we last met. Tell me, have you let your
That's
craft
your
go
name.
to waste? Your master wishes to see what you can do.
Oh, hey! It's that one girl, the one that perished, I guess. Oh, I don't think she's actually dead.
Nor a nightmare of clashing steel. Instead, it is a dream of returning to the very beginning, to confess my sins before the master who taught me everything. Typical. This is a standard issue sword I forged for the Cloud Knights back when I first
Oops, I didn't mean it. Oh well.
Looking at it now, it is a crude piece of work.
Senior Frater, are you truly from a short-lived species?
Why do you ask?
I
no offense. I just wondered, why would you come all the way to the Xianzhou to learn the craft?
My home became a grazing ground for those boars and beasts. My parents, they're fertilizer. Unlike you, I won't live to see them wiped out. But my blades will. Look at this blade. Fresh from the forge today. I made it.
That is so cool!
Stop flattering me. This is just a standard issue sword for the Cloud Knights. According to the template, its name should be New Blade 01.
Senior Fratter! How could you so thoughtlessly name your own creation? The very first assignment Elder Huayan gave his disciples is, what defines a blade? He always says a name carries the weapon's destiny.
Defines a blade. He goes by the name of Blade, but his name defines him.
A crane departs the woods.
That's pretty fair.
Let's call
like I said, you're not. It's not that you're not Ying Qing. You've never been just Blade.
Senior Fratter! I thought you'd
That's,
go with Lone Cloud or Guyan.
often calls him Blady, so it's not just Blade, dude.
Bai Hung.
And
that bow I forged for her. In the end, it was I who forged the greatest sin.
For me? Thank you. I told you, didn't I? As long as you set your heart on what you love, nothing can stop you.
I feel like he loved her.
Hey, did you give this bow a name?
I named this bow Lure after a mythical steed from the primeval Imperium. Legend says it was one of the Emperor's finest mounts, a divine beast that could tread over any chasm and lead its master back from the brink of death.
How did you get so off track? Why pick a name meant for a horse? That won't do. It does not suit me at all. I'm gonna call it Recurve Bow.
That sounds terrible. It's like my mother naming me Human. At least change it to something elegant like Winding Stream. Fine. Have it your way.
Look at you! Skilled with both the pen and the sword. You really should not be trapped in this flame wheel forge for the rest of your life. Hey, perfect timing! I have a few friends getting together on the Luofu. Wanna come along?
Staying in a single place your whole life. That won't do.
That's a really pretty bow.
Jing Yuan's Devastator Glaive. The weapon I promised to forge for him all those years ago. Old friends have drifted across the stars, but he remains.
A genius. I suppose Master Jing Liu's swordplay should be no trouble for you then.
You little rascal. Do not try to act like my senior just yet. I am from a short-life species. Xianzhou's swordplay takes hundreds, even thousands of years to master. I simply do not have the time.
I heard your bold claim. I'd rather leave this world in a blaze than live until the end of time. It seems you think little of us Xianzhou people then.
My, the future sword champion has sharp ears. It was just drunken rambling. Don't take it to heart. It would be a waste to throw my skills away on the battlefield. You go to the front, and I will forge the divine weapons for you. It is a promise.
All right, deal. Then I want a Devastator Glaive, 4 meters long, decorated with green silk, and you should engrave the blade with cloud patterns. Or maybe lightning.
Wait until you have grown a bit taller. Then it is settled. When the time comes, you shall arm each of us with a weapon of our own. Let us face the fires of war in your place. And
did she get a weapon though? Because she kind of just makes it out of ice.
Come, friends, drink up. We five come from all walks of life, but here and now, we are one. Together, we shall bring glory to the Cienjo, and peace to all who dwell beneath the stars.
By the rainbow and the 10 lords, if I betray our bond, let all of existence hunt me down.
Asheville's cane?
The prosthetic arm and sword staff for Mr. La Mancha were works created by my master and me. He came to visit me even after I was cast into the shackling prison.
Yingqing. No. Yingqing. How did you end up like this? The shadow has tasted the flesh of abundance within you. You cannot even speak anymore. Yingqing, look at me. Lift your head. It was only thanks to you and your master that the shadow of veracity was sealed. I owe you both a debt of gratitude. So I have but one question. Do you want out? If so, just nod. There is always a way out. Just give the word, and I will carve a bloody path to get you out, right now.
There is no need. I must atone for my sins.
Perhaps if I had taken you away from Flamewheel Forge back then, your fate would have been entirely different. I respect your choice, just as I did all those years ago.
Pity. So much in this world does not go as we wish.
Oh, Dawnhung's spear, that's what that is.
This is not my work. This was where my life as Blade began.
So you're Blade. You sound like quite the expert on swords. Oh, good timing. What do you make of the sword she's carrying?
The blade itself is fine, but the technique is wrong. Swordsmanship is no song and dance. Power starts at the feet. Only when the eyes and mind flow through
Kafka Reborn would be awesome. Give us another Kafka form. I mean, you're giving us a blade. They gave us a Silver Wolf.
Since you have so much to say,
I don't know anything about Firefly, but I know she got like a remaster. She got Stellar Nova, or what's it called? Nova Flare. So I mean, Kafka could get an actual rework.
My hands cannot do what my mind wants anymore. Fighting with a weapon that does not suit you is just a quicker way to die. From now on, if a sword is needed, let it be mine. This shell of mine is the only blade there is. A weapon given by Yingqing to an old friend.
Oh, here's
But we are no longer who we once were to each other. Who I am does not matter. What matters is, do you remember this weapon?
I don't understand what you're talking about.
All that happened. You think you can just walk away from it all? You would do well to keep Cloudpiercer by your side. Or, next time we meet, I will be the end of you. What a pity. In the end, we still cast our weapons aside.
Apprentice, come here.
Finally. Is the end in sight?
He made some fantastic works between the first three weapons.
I am here.
And I figured she didn't make Jingli a blade. She literally crafts hers out of ice.
I have waited a long time for you.
You have seen every blade I have forged in this life.
Fine work. Somewhat flawed, perhaps, but their edge is undeniable. The marks of a true master.
There's no such thing as a perfect blade.
Gazing upon the weapons I forged in days past, I can only feel a surge of endless regret. The hammer falls and cannot be undone, yet I have spent my life taking one wrong step after another. I betrayed my friends and broke my oaths. Even with these divine blades, I failed to protect those I held dear.
I don't know, I don't think Baihang's actually dead.
I loathe the reflection it casts back.
They say these things, but been quite a few characters that have come back from the brink of death.
But what weighs heaviest on my soul?
Where would she be, and
is the debt
how
I owe you, Master?
Would she still be alive?
In this life,
if that were to be the case.
I fear I will never have the chance to repay it.
Let it all out. You feel a bit lighter now, don't you? But isn't there one last piece you've yet to show me?
So.
It is yet to be named, has it not?
That is a mere scrap from the forging of Shard's sword. I hid it away, fearing it would bring shame upon our school. Master, how did you...
Can a mere boy keep secrets from his master? I entrusted General Yao Guang to bring it to you. Since the day you left, I have kept this blade hung in the hall, gazing upon it daily. That raw youthful
so he likes that sword. It didn't bring shame. It's a beautiful
the same
piece of
light
work.
that shone in your eyes the day you bowed to me. It is the keen edge of a craftsman.
I am but rusted scrap now. My light has long since faded. This is where I belong. Buried.
Your time's not come yet.
Crushed ore, old materials, rusted iron. As craftsmen, we spend our entire lives.
Blade, if that's what you're truly able to be, is what you're saying true, you can be reshaped. Just like a proper blade.
To take what is useless, to take every failed scrap and forge it anew. Isn't that our very mission as craftsmen?
Reforge yourself.
For a life that has reached its end. A life built on nothing but mistakes.
As it is with the work of a craftsman, so it must be with the life of a craftsman. Do you still remember the question I once asked you? What defines a blade? The answer already lies within you. Go now, and forge it anew.
Forge you anew.
Forge it anew. Interesting. Now I wish more than anything that I could just live a bit longer. Ying-Chi himself said that back when he was nearing his end.
Shu-Hu.
You fought me all this time and leapt into the Leviathan's maw. Nothing more than a bit to drag me down with you. A pity, truly. For so long as a single soul in this vast world prays for abundance, I shall return to bestow my grace. And now, I have come in answer to your prayer. Within the Leviathan's maw, I shall grant you 1,000 years of agony, as your flesh will be remade, only to be devoured again and again. You shall find no release. Is this not exactly what you call forge it anew? Poor child. You and the Xianzhou citizens are always so short-sighted. Trapped in this waking dream called life, you cling to what is gone and tremble at the thought of being forgotten. Yet when I come to carve through your flesh and awaken your minds, you spurn my beautiful gift. You were once some master craftsman. You should know best about the beauty of shaping. I can grant you the power of reshaping life and death, bringing those you loved and lost back to life. Let your friends return to this world again and again, giving you the chance to right every single wrong.
Righting wrongs. You mean by carving out more walking husks like me? Things that crave an end they can never reach?
That is but a fleeting pang, a necessary tempering on the path to eternity. If you persist in spurning this gift, this maw shall become your prison for all time. Your body will churn for millennia, caught between being digested and reborn. Every inch of your flesh will remember the agony of being ground to pulp, until your very will dissolves into nothing, leaving only a hollow husk that can cry out my name.
Are you done talking? Do you truly believe that I am the only prisoner here, Shu-Hu? You are the one bound most tightly by your chains. For so long as a single soul in this vast world prays for abundance, I shall return to bestow my grace. You are nothing but an echo of them, a slave trapped within your mission of compassion. You mock our obsessions. You are Yao Shu's most pathetic prisoner.
Are you trying to provoke me?
No. I am pronouncing your sentence. I never dove into this abyss for the sake of a mutual end. I came for forging. As long as you cling to life, you must keep reshaping this body to fight back the gnawing from the veracity. And that struggle is exactly what I want. Let the maw of this Eon husk be the furnace. Let our undying flesh be the iron. And let death, 1,000 times over, be the hammer. Right here, I shall forge and recast you again and again. Not to destroy you, but to create a cage that can hold you prisoner for all eternity. And the thorns of this cage shall forever be aimed at that savior who branded you with your mission. Yaosha. Are you ready? To turn your vengeance against your god.
I see now. So, this is how you forge it anew. Very well. Let us see how this duel between the condemned unfolds. This forging within the furnace.
In the end, which of us shall forge the other into a blade?
Himiko's POV, huh? After all that, you're gonna shift me to Himiko's POV?
After a 15-year separation,
Cheers.
22% of organic life forms will weep and embrace, whereas 59% will exhibit indifference or outright rejection.
That's only 81%.
Choosing to conduct a covert investigation instead
What about the other
is
19?
entirely unheard of. You harbor suspicions regarding Mr. Ryusuke. Why is that, Miss Himiko?
Before Star Rail Fest began, I stopped by his office to look for the family's records on the Phantasmoon games. Out of concern, or perhaps curiosity,
It would make sense
I
if it
leafed
was your
through his
dad.
portfolio. The artwork was magnificent, with each piece serving as a microcosm of a different planet. That was when it suddenly dawned on me. 5 of the worlds he captured in these paintings are now gone. Lost to the fires of war waged by the Antimatter Legion.
Just as you suspected, Mr. Ryusuke's travels have been highly suspicious. In the year 1969 of the Arcadian calendar, he traveled to the Delcor Ring to sculpt a statue for the Doctors of Chaos. 2 years later, the IPC received word that the last local resistance group had rejected all aid and launched a suicide charge against the Legion. Also, in 1984 of the Arcadian calendar, he traveled alone to the planet Goliath's Shepherd. After a century of resistance in the fires of war, the planet was officially declared dead 9 years later. Both incidents point back to a single culprit.
The Lord Ravager Asat Pramod.
However, there is also evidence suggesting that Mr. Ryusuke was still in plain Arcadia when Asat Pramod appeared. Additionally, the IPC recovered a commission he received. It read, "Please carve a trace of our lasting glory, just before the world meets its destruction."
He accepted the commission, even though he knew the Legion had surrounded the planet?
Legends of the Graphia clan abound within plain Arcadia. To this day, many believe the Weathering Curse is a scar, seared into your very bloodline from Graphia's struggle against the Legion. Conjecture. Mr. Ryusuke was tracking the demon from beyond. He likely believed that finding him was the key to breaking the Graphia clan's curse.
Any other conjectures?
There is another possibility. Please forgive me if this sounds out of line. There is a 52% probability that Mr. Ryusuke was being used by Asat Pramod. He might have even chosen to work for him.
I'll have a word with him.
I'll leave it in your hands, Miss Himiko.
Dad? Do you have a minute to talk?
I do. I'm 1,000% free for you. What brings on this surprise call for your old man? I was worried you were too busy, so I didn't want to bother you these past few days. That foolish didn't hurt you, did she? Actually, what am I thinking? A mere herald of death is nothing to my Himiko. You probably handled her in no time. And that kid is something else too. I'm telling you, everyone at school is a huge fan of the Astral Express now.
15 years. The blood-stained games are finally over.
And this time everyone survived.
It's time we sat down and talked. Just as father and daughter.
Huh? Am I dreaming? My little girl actually wants to have a real talk with her old man. Well, I don't care if I heard you wrong. I'm taking this to the bank. Praise the Astral Express. Praise Hachivelli. Give me 10 seconds. No, make it 8. Your old man is on his way.
There's no need to rush like that.
Love you, kiddo.
I should have seen that coming.
Himiko.
Oh my god.
It's your dad. Himiko, come over. Tell me more about this.
It's too. It's too perfect. Like, it's...
I originally planned for us to meet at the school, but
he acts way too much like a dad. I don't know, it's just weird. Maybe it's because I don't have a dad that acts like this.
I was in such a rush last time. I really want to get a good look at the place where you spent the last 15 years.
I'd be overjoyed to have a dad like that, though.
Who could have imagined it? The thing that connects this nearly infinite universe is not some distant god-like Shipe, but a single express.
I have many artists who dreamed of boarding the express just to get a closer look at the legacy of trailblazing. So I am curious, how will the great artist Ryusuke evaluate it?
Me? Well, I'll give it my all.
I was only joking. There's no need to be so serious.
There's actually so much interesting stuff on this express. This table is kind of different from the others, isn't it? I mean, they all look alike, but this one doesn't seem authentic.
A lot of old furniture was destroyed when the express crashed. Pom-Pom and I spent quite some time picking the right replacements.
Ah, out with the old, in with the new, huh? Well, the express has been running for years, so it's only natural to have to patch things up every now and then. You must have had a hard time keeping it running.
It's not that hard. I'm used to it.
Just as I thought. The Astral Express looks amazing inside. These chandeliers.
The designer used the skeleton of a void song whale as a reference. They say it's been here since Dolly's days on the Express. It catches the eye of many people who board.
but the light seems a bit dim in here, doesn't it?
It's always been this way.
Oh, well. Have you tried swapping in a polarized conductor? Or rinsing the light units in an alkaline solution?
Are you an artist or an electrician, Dad?
I am just speaking from experience. Don't forget, your dad was once the one who set up all the lighting in those classrooms. Is it there?
Alkaline solution would work.
Oh, let me see. It's bigger on the inside. Oh, the phonograph also has music from all sorts of worlds, just like the versions I've heard before. Oh, it's a shame I didn't get to see the legendary infinite ice cream machine.
Dad, you actually believe something like that exists? I thought only kids would fall for it.
A long, long time ago, such a thing did exist on the Express. When the Express passed the desert planet Talon, Granholm left the machine there. Now, it has become a popsicle planet.
Conductor! Long time no see. Your fur looks a lot smoother than last time.
Really? Thank you very much.
Hey, my daughter Himeko finally opened up to having a heart-to-heart with me.
What a special moment. Pom-Pom will leave you to it then. They say family is one of the most precious treasures. Pom-Pom believes we should cherish them.
See? I told you. This time, Dad wins. Oh, Himeko.
Okay.
You may be a fully capable
That's
navigator now.
interesting.
Sometimes experience still beats youth.
Characters like Pom Pom only ever like say stuff like that, and things like this only occur when something is about to go awry.
Aren't you tired of talking non-stop?
Are you actually worried about me? Oh, I am so touched.
Perfect. I'll make you some coffee.
Huh? Huh? Well, might as well swing by the meeting car to say hi to that, Intellitron buddy.
Pom-Pom finds Himeko's father very easygoing.
Himeko, come on. Let's walk together. Intellitron buddy!
I forgot how much I like Himeko's design.
Welcome to the
Employee dress,
Rumor
coat,
has
it's all
it that
just
the drinks in the World's End Tavern are all brewed from jokes. Since we are in plain Arcadia, any single joke before a drink would be second to none. Since there is only a single joke, it is quite literally second to none. Mr. Ryusuke, the tension detected in your micro-expressions has increased by 33% since our last encounter.
Oh, nonsense. Himeko is brewing up a cup of coffee just for me. Is there anything in the world more wonderful than that?
Yeah, not drinking it.
A cup of hot coffee right before the end. This must be what they mean by life is short and bitter.
Huh. Well, now I see why they call you Shush. Well, since I'm still among the living, let me tell you a joke for a change. A long time ago, there was a truly terrible nameless. They snuck aboard as a passenger, seeking a certain answer. Now one day, they ordered a drink from a service robot on the Express and told it a joke.
A long time ago, there was a truly
He's not
terrible
Ryusuke.
nameless. They snuck aboard as a passenger, seeking a certain answer. I have retrieved the same joke from the archived logs. It is indexed under the title, An Unfunny Joke.
But did you know, the first time the robot heard that joke, it laughed with pure joy.
Don't go filling Shush with nonsense. Its database is already enough of a mess. Dad, here's your coffee.
This cup is huge. Himeko, tell me, are you still holding a grudge against me?
What are you talking about? Now drink up while it's still hot.
Analyzing components. Results show coffee concentrate, Heldoran butterfly scales, a species of fish from a gas giant, trace amounts of iron particles, and various other unknown substances.
Mr. Shars, you must be exhausted after telling all those cool jokes. How about a nice hot cup of coffee to warm you up, huh?
My inspiration circuit is vibrating. My radar indicates that the conductor requires my immediate assistance. Good luck, Mr. Ryusuke.
Yeah, everyone was like, nope. I wonder if she did something to the coffee.
Oh, Himeko. If I do not make it out of here, please deliver my resignation to Miss Dolly. Tell her I will not be coming in tomorrow, which is really no different from any other day. The coffee tastes like heaven.
Oh, want another cup?
Himeko, Miss Dolly told me that back when you were a school assistant, you used to bring a massive pot of coffee for everyone every single day. They still talk about it to this day. It would be selfish of me to keep this all for myself. I simply must bring some back for the other teachers to sample.
I am afraid it will be long cold by the time you get it to them. But as you said, it is time for us to head to the school. We must return to the source of all these tragedies and put an end to the blood-stained games.
Are you truly ready to say your goodbyes? We can stay a little longer if you like. We still have plenty of time.
We should go now.
Oh, well, your deal
I
is...
have been ready for 15 years. It has been 15 years. Those ghosts have been repeating their final day over and over, trapped inside the classroom you imaginated. Even if they are merely shadows of the past, they deserve to be set free.
Oh, you're right. Let us use one final goodbye to close the chapter on the Herald of Death incident.
Senior, you are back! We're all waiting for you.
Sorry I'm late, everyone.
It's okay. Thank you so much for coming.
Himeko, we don't have enough time for the lobby. Could you please use your amazing Imagenesis skills to decorate the stage for us? I am begging you.
Mia, stop bothering Himeko all the time. If you and the others hadn't slacked off on the rooftop, we wouldn't be in this mess right now.
But the school anniversary is tomorrow. If I do not get this done, Ms. Dolly is going to skin me alive.
You should start by tidying up those ribbons. Once we are finished with the classroom, we will all come and give you a hand.
Hey, wait, did you hear that? It's him. He's back again.
Everyone, hide! Don't let them find us! Run, Senior! The Herald of Death is back!
Don't be afraid, Belle. I'm here. No more running away. We don't have to face any Herald of Death anymore.
Really?
When have I ever led you astray? Look, even the Dean has arrived. Let us run through the anniversary program one last time.
Right now? But we still have so much left to do. The decorations are nowhere near finished.
Oh, it is all right. We have plenty of time. This sunset will linger for a very long while. Just long enough for us to finish our celebration. I hereby declare that the Graphia Academy anniversary and the graduation ceremony of 1984 has officially begun. Since the other grades are not with us today, we shall keep the proceedings simple. According to our school motto, every student must truly understand their purpose before they depart from these grounds. Students, have you all discovered who you wish to become?
Why so serious? It's only a rehearsal. Well, in that case, I'm going to be an artist. And not just any artist. I will be even better than you, Senior.
I plan to study at the Intelligentsia Guild. I want to learn how to create even more interesting Imaginae.
I want to study cinematography and become a director. I want to capture every single moment of happiness in the Arcadia.
Completely opposite of what you did, except with the happiness thing.
Even 20 years, you will all still hold these dreams close to your hearts. And now, please welcome our distinguished graduate representative, Himeko, to the stage to offer her final blessing to the graduating class.
Our senior is doing this? That doesn't happen a lot.
Himeko?
Hey, what about the other three?
You nervous? Relax. Give us a smile.
I do not know what to say on an occasion like this. All I know is that this is a comfort the living leave for themselves. But take that step forward. Go and embrace tomorrow.